All right, I think we are live. I think so, at least. So I just want to make sure we're all good in various areas. It looks like we are. Am I live on Twitch? I know we have been some issues over there. All right, well, it looks like I'm having the same issues on Twitch again for some reason. Is it working? It's not working. In fact, it's not even actually working on YouTube either. Dude, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I don't mean to complain, but why does this keep happening? This is the third time now where like I've literally not been able to stream because it's just not letting me. Straight up. Oh wait, I think I'm good. Am I good? I literally can't tell anymore. I think we are. I don't know. It's just a massive black screen for like 5 minutes. All right. Well, yeah. So as the title suggests, we are going to be doing the I'm going to do the whole thing. So I'm thinking about doing a video. Not thinking about. I am going to be doing a video guide, kind of like what Roman did. But my opinion, my point of view, in regards to the casino heist. So like for example here, I'm going to go over the entire thing and then just kind of break down each part of it, right? I really like how.
Isn't my creepy silent friend?
So I just want to make sure I just want to make sure I cancel the right heist. I really like how.
I'll get someone into
Let me just make sure my mic is muted.
And you can start
Sorry.
again when you're ready.
I know there could be some echo issues. Anyway, yeah. So I know how. I like how Roman did it, and I just want to do the entire thing, right? And go from there, right? Break it down to each unique segment, probably each unique heist setup, right? And not even that, but like also break down like what setups to do, what arcade you need to get. I had a video planned. I'm probably gonna redo it honestly because there's a whole bunch of mess ups on my end in real life. There's a whole bunch of noise going on in the background and whatnot. It was not a good video at all, right? I got mad a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? Just shit going on behind the scenes, And yeah, so I'm probably going to do that. Just do the entirety of all of this, right? And then just voice over in the background, more or less how to do everything. You know what I mean? Each unique, like I said, each unique setup, the points of interest, the heist finale itself, what to do, what not to do, and so on and so forth, right? There's probably a good, 12 video series here. I'm probably going to do each unique setup, right? And just going over, trying to go over as much as possible, right? Because I don't think people are going to watch, like, an hour-long video. My objective is to break it down as much as possible, but also, I could also, now I'm thinking about it, I could probably make like an hour and a half long video. Now, granted, how much are people actually going to stay for that? I don't know. But yeah. And this is kind of like what I'm probably thinking about doing for the entirety of it all. You know what I mean? The Kyle setup guide, the Cluck and Bell guide. Like I said, dude, really just all of it, right? Because it gives me an opportunity to stream on the Cash Community account, and it gives me an opportunity to make content on the Cash Community account. You know what I mean? I've always loved making guides, and I'm really stoked to see how Roman does, because Roman is actually taken off a little bit, right? Not like crazy. He doesn't have like 1 billion subscribers, but the videos that he's doing are incredibly solid, and the views reflect it. You know what I mean? I want to see how the videos look in a year from now. You know what I mean? Or how I want to see how his GTA 6 videos look. So yeah. Let me just do this too. Yeah, no, I mean, I've always loved doing the guides and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, uh, when I first started YouTube, obviously on the player gaming account, that is pretty infamous in cash community lore. It was based around guides. Now, it was a little bit all over the place. I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, I did Minecraft, I did Red Dead, I did reviews, I did GTA guides, I did a little bit of everything, right? So, um, it, overall, pretty solid. You know what we're doing here because I can do guides and I can do funny moments. So best of both worlds, almost in a sense, right? Versus, like I said, with player gaming, where you kind of just stuck to doing guides because you're not there yet, maybe mentally, with making funny moments content. So I struggled a lot at that point when I was doing the player gaming stuff, and I don't think I was like ready for it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's definitely just a point in time that I was struggling for sure. Let me see. In truth, now it'd be pretty funny to rewatch this stream like 2 or 3 years from now when GTA 6 pops off. This is all for GTA 6. This is something that we've kind of been planning out for years now, right? And just getting ready for GTA 6. And even though the videos that Roman's doing that I plan on doing here with the Cash Community stuff, the GTA Online guides for the Cash Community account, even though like it's a 13-year-old game or whatever, and it's done, it's dead. You know what I mean? It's about getting a flow down and getting even a brand down, right, for GTA 6. Um, so yeah, let me just do this too.
What's up, pal? I'll be keeping my
There you
eye
go.
on you. Goodbye.
But yeah, no, I really try. I'm thinking about like I don't know about doing a script, but like thinking about each unique aspect of the content. It's like the scope out, again, the points of interest and everything, and then just kind of like nailing down bullet points. You know what I mean? Like for example, on setup X, you don't really need snacks. You don't really need armor. All you really need to do is just go in there and snipe one or two people. So yeah. Dude, my bracket is suffering right now. Sorry about that. I just gotta turn. I always like I have a fine mic and I like turning it on. The light's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? Um, fuck. How do you buy those add-ons again? I legitimately forgot. How do you buy those add-ons? That's so important. Upgrades. No, it's not here. Okay. Here it is. Well, I'm blind. It was right here the entire time.
So yeah, like I said, we're not repeating the same approach. No way. Too hot. We'll be expecting it. We need to be smart here. We can go this way again, but it's still a bit too soon. Security's gonna be tighter and overall could be tricky. But hey, pay may also be better. It's your call. I'd say go for it if you have a solid heist crew behind you. Creeper's gonna creep. Let's go. Hey, you know he keeps his rate low for a reason, but a gun's a gun, right? Welcome aboard, Mr. Abalaji. The dens, Denservation. Anything we can do to keep him out of the driver's seat is probably a good thing, to be honest. He's certainly a skill fit. Whether he understands the culture we're trying to create down here is another thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a small little break. And I think I'm going to go in and sell my nightclub real quick. My nightclub and bunker definitely need to be moved. Yeah, okay, yeah. Uh, Faku, you can see the stream, right? Vale said something about how. Oh God, wait. Can I give me? I don't have a CEO. You can see it. Okay, cool. Yep. So Vale said something about like he has the average GTA black screen, which maybe he was referring to me loading into different sessions. I don't know. But yeah, this is basically Faku. This is the I know you probably I don't know if you I'm not, this is back when we first started streaming as a community, right? This is the first account I did it on. Oh, okay. So this is a very, very, very old account. What I'm thinking about doing right now, Faku, is kind of like following suit with Roman, and his guides in GTA, and like stream what I'm gonna do. So like for example, please give me a CEO. Thank you, Lord Almighty. Yeah, just do the entire sneaky and stealthy heist. Maybe not the finale because I obviously need people for that, and I don't know who's gonna be on at this hour, right? Usually people get on later anyway. But no, more or less, just do all the setups, do everything besides the finale, and then to kind of just chop it down into like maybe 12 or 13 different videos. You know what I mean? Like maybe I wouldn't mind breaking down each unique setup. You know what I mean? Like, hey, these are the unique setups, right? You can either get X or Y, right? Like for example, the I don't know if you've done the casino heist all that much, but more or less like there's like two. I think there's is there two or three? I think there's two. I have to look this up to make sure I have to do a bunch of research, right? To make sure I'm talking correctly about this stuff, right? But yeah, no, more or less to hey, there's X and Y car setups. Okay, yeah, but let me just explain it to you then. Why not? To get some practice talking about it. For the casino heist vehicle setup, right? There's like, I know there's at least 2 setup missions. There could be 3, but like I said, after doing research to make sure I have all the correct information right before making the video. But yeah, no. So like, hey, you either can get this mission or that mission. I prefer this mission because it's easier. They can either go in like at this point or that point. You know, they could spawn in at like for example the car mission, right? Since we're talking about that, it can spawn in at the airport or Sandy Shores Airfield, and or you could get the police vehicle one where you know this or that could happen. I'm gonna try to do both if that makes sense. So we're like, you know, more or less, I show how to do each one, right? And how do I word this? So, like, you know, for the vehicle setup, right? Because I hate to keep talking about it, but you know, since I'm initially bringing that setup up to begin with, right? I would do the airport setup first, then intentionally back out of it to try to get the other mission, and then to show that mission too, if that makes sense. So it's more, like I said, more or less just doing all the setups, doing all of it, and then making like 12 to 15 videos on it, right? Hey, how to get better at doing the fingerprint hack? You know what I mean? Hey, how to do the vehicle setup? You know what I mean? And not just having like a 1 minute like segment on it, right? But like actually breaking down what I think the best mission is of the car setup missions, how to do it, what driver you should get, you know what I mean? Just like all of it, right? Because like I'm really excited, you know, like I've always loved making guides. I obviously on the player gaming account, my the OG account, that's what I did. It was all over the place, right? I did Minecraft reviews, Xbox reviews, GTA guides, RDR guides, and stuff like that. So it was all over the place, and I had no growth. But I think this is probably the best case scenario for me, right? Where like I can do both guides and funny moment content, right? So like today I wanted to do just the player gaming streaming, but it depends on what's happening tonight. You know, I could honestly stream for the whole night and then just, you know, more or less play with everyone tonight and do some hanger rotations if everyone gets on and if they want to do that. I did kind of want to do some Sea of Thieves, though. I'm not going to lie. It's been kind of growing on me a lot to do Sea of Thieves. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should just go in and, you know, more or less just upload all of the content I have of it, right? That's a big problem of mine. It's just I have so much content. I just need to go in and do it all. Let me see something, though. How's the YouTube stream doing? Any commenters on there? Nope. What's the challenges for this week? Stash houses. Okay. You have to be fisting me right now, bro. I swear to God, Buster, if you do that, I'm gonna overcan you 1,200 times. Thank you. He's good. He's a dope person. Never mind. I take that back. What's this guy's name, bro? I gotta commend him, bro. I already forgot his name. Is it Mystic Bones? Hey, who cares? If I stay too long, I'm gonna get blown up anyway, so... You know who you are. Thank you for not blowing me up. Yeah, it seems like a decent lobby. Definitely a full one, and there's one group playing, possibly two. Everyone's chilling. The first guy looks like Goldwolf's character, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I really hope they do in GTA 6, man, is when when you look at the character customization, right? I really hope that it's like Red Dead, where like, dude, I mean, you had I remember Dewey was like this gigantic like Shaquille O'Neal black guy, right? And then Gold Wolf was this like this Mongolian grandpa. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to describe. So it was so out of. He wore no shoes. He had like this the traditional Asian like mustache, right? And he had no hair too. And then I was just some random cowboy. Fuck. I mean, who else? Who else played that was like a unique character? I can't. It's so long ago. I can't think of anything else besides those unique characters. But nonetheless, though, like, they were all unique. You know what I mean? It wasn't like the same like this. It wasn't the same person, just like reskinned over a little bit to look a little differently. You know what I mean? Like, of course, this game is 13 years old and whatnot. You can't expect too much, right? But I really hope they build off of what they did in Red Dead. I'm going the wrong way, Buster. Oh, by the way, I'm probably planning on not doing a face cam for this stuff. Mainly because I'm planning on, when I do the videos, having the face cam there and talking to people through that lens, right? And it'd look kind of weird if I have two face cams in two different directions. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, who's talking? You know what I mean? So unless I'm just not planning to make this a video, there will be there'll be no face cam. So. Easy. Very easy. Do.
Hey, you made the sale. You got the money running through the tills, and in a minute you'll have receipts for everything. Minus the laundering fee, of course.
Alrighty. So there's that. And I probably will just set my thing to the arcade to make it easier, right? When I get back to do the setups. Let me just do this. Thanks to everyone who's watching. I'm taking a small break here from the casino heist setups, and I'm still at Bunker and Nightclub real quick. If you guys do want to see more content, guide-wise, my friend Roman, I don't know. I'm not really kept up to date with this channel. I think I have him linked on this channel. Roman Kenway on YouTube. For anyone who's interested in just looking up real quick. He has some Kyle Perico guides if you're in the mood to learn something new. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be streaming this with the intention of making the guides probably over the course of the next week or so. I can't imagine it's gonna be that difficult to make these guides. However, I want the first one to be good. I want the last one to be like 10 times better. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about like, you know, sound effects. Not like too many, right? Or it's not for kids, right? I don't want to have like a ding, 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 you know. But like, you know, a sound effect here or there, you know, to signify importance, you know. Plus the background music too. So, and obviously a whole bunch of other shit too, right? So yeah. What's popping off in the Discord server real quick? There's a lot of stuff to do though with this channel. There's like the panels I need to do. I did some panels for the sorry, I did some panels for the my main account, but then like I don't really like them all that much. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with that. It's kind of all over the place. There's like some that I made originally, and then moving forward, you know, I ended up making an Instagram one. And it's just kind of like half and half, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. So I just gotta sit down and just work on all, and probably just batch work it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Just like sit down and do them all. I do want to color code it though with what I'm trying to do. I'm thinking with my main channel panel, so just making it my face, right? I mean, maybe at least the about me, my face. And then go from there. That's a cougar, I think. Oop. That's a metal bush. Where are they at? Okay, the next one's right here. All right. Dude, I really want to get Assassin's Creed Shadows at some point. Not right now, though. There's so much I want to do. Thanks for the follow, follow Valentino. Valentino, are you able to see the stream? I know you said you had some issues. Faku said he didn't have any issues himself, so... And I don't have any issues seeing the stream, too. So... Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Why is that song stuck in my head? Oh, good. All right. Yeah, something pretty cool, right? So I was testing something on the main channel, right? I think I mentioned it probably in the test server. The live chat and the follow alerts and whatnot. I'm gonna be doing that here, maybe even tomorrow. It really only took me like 20 minutes. It's just 20 minutes and then copying and pasting, right? Now the only thing would be though is with OBS, I might have to go in and like.
Looks like you sold out to the right people too.
Yeah, I might have to
Only the
go
good war's
in
being fought
and
with those guns.
like
Promise.
name which one's which. You know, Twitch chat cache, Twitch chat Polera. You know, it's like I just have Twitch chat and Twitch alerts, and like that could get really confusing really quickly. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program, and let's go back to the arcade set. So I'm just looking at my bracket. It's not doing good with Clemson losing and shit. What was it? It was Clemson and another team. I forgot. It's not doing too well. All right, so yeah, let's do this. So Vale, I don't know if you're still here. Like I was talking to Faku about. This is basically more or less like I'm going to be going in and streaming each unique like video segment I want to do. So like for example, the casino sneaky and stealthy heist setups, right? And then going in and just streaming all of it, right? The scope out, the setups, each unique setup will be a video, right? And then not even that, but I want to go into for each unique setup video, doing, hey bro, chill. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do like each unique like setup video being in the sense of how to do both of them. You know what I mean? So I think there's don't quote me here. I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 missions of each unique setup, right? Just like for like the guns, right? There's the SWAT trucks, and then there's the clubhouses, right? Like here, for example, the clubhouse. That's why you don't spam vehicle missiles. Holy, that's usually a van there. I usually can hide behind the van. Should have healed up. That's weird. That auto aim is kind of weird, bro. I was locking onto the guy and he's behind the wall. Here he is. Payback, bitch. I'm a completionist. What can I say? Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Where else could they spawn? There's one usually in here, obviously. I think they're just in these two unique spots, right? I can't think of anywhere else they could possibly spawn at.
Your gunman will stash the unmarked weapons at the casino for you. They'll likely be dropped in the laundry room.
So if I just showed each one,
Remember this on the heist.
let me
Otherwise,
do
you'll be down
this.
to just a pistol.
I'm gonna restart because I think I just got done with that, right? I'm gonna try to trigger the SWAT truck vehicle mission, and then go from there. All right. It's like the SWAT truck vehicle is probably the hardest, right? I mean, obviously. I mean, you have to go through and get the cops, and you have to blow up, like, I think there's 6 SWAT truck vehicles.
Weapons, some that won't trace back to us. Your gunman has a line, but you might not like it. Oh, hell, it's a cache at a lost MC clubhouse. You've got to assault their base, fight your way past the bikers, find the guns, and bring them home. Whew, I'm out of breath just saying it.
No, I didn't get it. All right. Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, I don't know how long this is gonna take me. Right? If I'm trying to do each unique mission and whatnot, that's gonna be interesting. So I'm already 45 minutes in, basically. Did the scope out and, well, so I got still my nightclub and bunker, right? Let's hope this one gets us the right vehicle mission. Or, sorry, gun mission.
You want some weapons that won't lead back to you? I got you some weapons that won't lead back to you. Noose found
There he goes.
Identify the one with the weapons in it and bring the guns back here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of them? That's good. Alright, so I thought my stream just collapsed. Did my stream just collapse? What the hell's going on right now? It's not letting me see it on my stream manager. I don't get it. I'm good on my phone, but on my computer it says that it doesn't exist anymore. Manage stream. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep going. Yeah. I don't know how to fix that. That's so weird. On my phone, I'm doing it. And it's not choppy or anything. Can I just, like, maybe run it off my channel? That's so... Dude, why is Twitch this broken? Like, this is, like I said earlier, I don't know if you guys can even hear me. This is... This same thing happened to me a second ago when I first started the stream. This is the 3rd time now where, like, I literally can't stream. It's just not allowing me to stream. That's so weird, dude. Like, why is it why does it show up on my phone but not on my computer? That's okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep going, right? I mean, I really don't know what to do here. Why am I just done streaming now or something? Like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, I really don't know what's happening here.
I'm guessing you don't call me back when you figured out how that brain of yours works.
Yeah, it's so weird. On my PC, it says stream is offline, but on my phone, I'm completely good. And even on YouTube, I'm completely good too, it looks like. YouTube's always kind of weird. It's like I'm not up to date live-wise with it, but like it's still going, you know what I mean? I really don't know what is happening with this, dude. Alrighty. Foot is tangled up with my headset cord. There you go. Let me do this. Could I bring up Google Chrome on another browser and then see like you do it, look at it through my PC? I mean, like I said, what's so weird about it is that it's like it's not letting me view it on my computer. Yeah, like it still says it's offline. That's so weird.
Now, let's see if I can get you Very good. Now there should be a uniform for you in the back. Looking good. The vehicle we're after's on the way. Get out front and wait for him. You in place? Good. Okay, act natural and let them get out before you take it. You don't want them suspecting anything is up. Patience. Let them leave before you tear off in that thing. Nicely done. Bring it back to base.
Alright, so I think I did that. So I'm really trying to think about through the lens of how the video will look, right? Oh, kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. How did I miss? How did I keep missing? How did I keep missing? I don't know how I kept missing that, dude. That is embarrassing.
Quick, ain't she? I can't wait to see her parked in my lair. Our lair. Anyway, bring her in.
Did he just... I'm pretty sure he just phased right through that gate, dude. There you go, finally. So I think that will complete that unique setup. Let's go in again and do the other one, the final SWAT, not SWAT, the cop impound one. I might have to get up here after this and go feed my cat. She's kind of telling me something. She's jump all over me and stuff. That's what she always does. All right, I'm gonna go feed my cat and whatnot, if she can get off me. There. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty. Um, sorry about the wait. I'm probably going to do the. Let me just move my cord. I'm probably going to do the hacking device one for both setups, and then get off and call that a stream. It'd be part one. I'm probably going to do everything in bits here, right? The first three here, the big support crew three, and then the approach specific preps. That be a stream, and then the the general prep work. That'd be another stream too. Um, anyway, yeah. Let me just see here. What does he want? What does Sloppy need? Yeah.
Yeah, their tech is some of the best in the business, government level. Which means we need to go all the way up the chain to the server farm in the Noose headquarters. What do
Yeah,
you
that's so
need to get
weird
into a
that like
government facility?
my
That's
Twitch
right.
stream just completely shat itself on my computer,
I found one
but nowhere else though.
appropriately awful. A rights wrecker for you to take out and impersonate. Use his card to get into the facility. We're taking out an agent to get into a government facility to get a hack of the keypads at the casino. I hope that's clear to everyone. Makes perfect sense to me.
What do you need? I already fed you. Alright.
You're in! Easier than I thought. Now, the device you're looking for should be close. It'll be a small device, likely stored in a boring metal case. You know, it's the government. They're not exactly fruit computers. It's dead quiet down there. Just a few guards and a load of security cameras. See this as practice for the main event, and try not to get spotted.
Where is it at? Oh, here it is. Yep. Just saw that coming. Whoops.
You got those security passes, one way or another. Head to the FIB building through security and take the elevator to the upper floors. What could possibly go wrong?
Sup?
Holy hell! You made it all the way up. Now the device you're looking for should be on this floor. It'll be somewhere around. A metal briefcase, most likely. Don't linger around anyone too long. As nice as you look, you don't have that FIB agent stick up your ass.
You know it.
How about that response time, huh? Lose the heat before thinking about heading back here.
Alrighty, I think that'll probably be it. Do. All right, cool. Yeah, so like I said, I just realized now. I was just kind of thinking about how I'm going to do these videos. Obviously, the support crew are like this you know the static Jesus, I can't speak, the static ones, right? That will always be there. So I'm probably just gonna make these videos the once, right, and then only go over the other ones, right? But yeah, we'll figure it out in time, right? Anyway, though, yeah. So there's one video there and about 4 videos here today, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys all later. I am planning to get on to stream tonight on the Player Cash community account. At what we do, I don't know. If it just turns out to be GTA, I'll probably just stay on here and stream it on here. Either way, though, we'll figure it out, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Peace.